Okay, so we are going to be jumping straight into this very shortly. If you guys are new to this series, you're interested on how this goes, the rules are fairly simple. It is 4 computers put on the hardest difficulty available for the Mario Party game, all playing against themselves. They're going to be duking it out, and we are going to be here to bring you that commentary. I have a friend with me this time. If you guys are new to the series, either you're watching in stream and you're wondering who the guy is, that's my dad. It's not actually my dad.
A poster, actually.
No, but this is my friend Frozen. He's in town. He's visiting for the weekend. And I can't guarantee that he will be like doing too much commentary, but he said he's gonna heckle. So
yeah,
whatever that entails, yeah. So he might be doing some heckling as we go along. Anyways, this is board 4 of the Mario Party 2 series, the 9th total match. We're getting right into it. Now, as we load into this board, I do want to say that there was a bit of a controversy that happened during the last match. If you guys are curious as to what exactly happened, I recommend if you, even if you're a YouTube viewer, you go back and you watch the VOD of Mario Party 8, the 8th match, because in a turn of some technical events, 2 potential victories for Wario actually got flipped in Mario's favor. So is Mario actually the true last winner? It's up to you to decide. Anyways, we are moving forward into the rolling section. Again, the 3 players that are playing that are not Mario were voted on by the Twitch chat, so if you ever want to determine who is playing against the previous champion, you can join in and get your voice heard in these votes in the Twitch chat. So, we've got our results in here. We've got Luigi leading with Mario, Yoshi, and Wario bring up the rear here. And again, as always, I take the first turn to explain how to do this yourself. And I think this works in pretty much every Mario Party. I don't know for sure, someone can correct me if that's not true, but you can simply start a board with however many human players, pause during the first roll, go to control settings, and then switch it over. And just like that, we're off to the races here. Whitson with the 17. Thank you for those raises, Whitson. Appreciate that. So starting things off with a quick teleport from Luigi. Now, every board in Mario Party 2 does have a gimmick, and the gimmick of this board is that it is segmented into 4 separate parts, which are traversed either through the bob-ombs, the UFO of the bob-ombs taking you from place to place, or landing on one of the question mark teleports. So it's a bit more abstract than just simply going from point A to point B. But as I say that, we're moving into our first minigame, Platform Peril. To those of you who have not seen this minigame before, this minigame is a combination of speed and platforming prowess. It is a race to the finish, but it also relies on you surviving to the finish. So we'll see what we have here. Starting things off, it's looking like Mario and Luigi with a slight lead. Mario coming into this board very confident. He was the last board winner, so it's important that we keep our eyes on him in the early game. Oh, he is trying to go for that boost by knocking Luigi back. Yoshi and Mario hanging on the left side. All players alive as we enter the final platform, but in an interesting turn of events, Luigi actually comes alive and Wario dies.
Just falls right off there. Does
I don't even know what happened.
He ran into Mario and Yoshi and just fell.
Well, rip Wario, dude. A little flub at the end. But the nice thing about that minigame is that there are a few coins that are available, and the coins that the players pick up, they do get. So you can see all of them did get a little money off of that. And as I say that, Luigi lands on a battle minigame. Now, these battle minigames don't really mean too much in the early game, but they can kind of set the pace for the rest of the match. So we'll see how this plays out here. Will we get an RNG game, or will we get a skill-based one? We do get an RNG-based minigame in the form of Day at the Races. Those of you who don't know what this is, it's pretty simple. You pick a little dude here, and you hope he wins. Now, I always was partial to the Boo, but we'll see what the players decide on here.
Big fan of the thwomp.
The thwomp is he's like always my second place because he's got that range. You know, when he falls forward, he can extend out. But the thing about the Boo is that the Boo can teleport. So
if you get good RNG, he just goes at it.
Exactly, dude. All right, so we're into the race here. We've actually got the Bob-omb with an early lead as we approach the 2 marker, and we're getting very close to the end. The Bob-omb's taking a slight lead. Oh! But I think the Boo teleports to the finish line.
It looked like the thwomp was about
That's gonna be really close. Yeah, the thwomp pretty much had it, but that last minute.
The teleport and just. Oh my god.
The reach on that, dude. Right on the line. He teleports across. That's why I go for the Boo. That's why he's my favorite, guys. Because just when you're counting him out, boom, teleport. Easy.
Right on that line.
Right on the line. And that's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. You don't have to go past it, you just have to touch it. And the Boo did it there. The Wario man here, making the right choice and taking an early coin lead. Halfway through turn 2. Now, do you remember where the star was? I didn't actually see where it was.
I didn't see the star yet.
So I can't remember. I don't think it's on the lower half, so it's one of the 2 higher up sections, and none of the players are in that area yet, which means that I don't think we have anything to worry about as in terms of early star pickups unless we get a hidden block. So really not a lot going on here. These early turns are more about setting the pace in the form of mini games and not so much about board movement. You know, no players really get any items, no one really gets early stars in most cases. But we are moving into our first 2v2, and it's going to be Balloon Burst. Now this minigame is all about synergy with your teammate. It's all about being able to get into the rhythm with those AZ presses. And it's not about speed. If you go too fast, you'll actually hurt yourself, so you need to make sure that it's all about control. Mario and Luigi are going for the tactical, slower, coordinated AZ presses, but it looks like the team on the left might have a slight lead. And they do, and just like that, Mario and Yoshi close it out.
Wario's putting in work this
game.
He
definitely is.
He's got his pace going. He's really dominating these games, except for that fall from the first one. You know,
it might be nerves.
Mistakes.
Yeah, nerves, right?
Yeah.
Well, and
gotta get warmed up.
And again, to continue the drama, he did have multiple chances and opportunities. In fact, he was in the lead,
and actually, he collected the most coins.
He did, yeah. So like, he's been like showing himself to be very powerful in these Mario Party 2 boards. And I think he's upset that he didn't get the 3-peat with the last board win, so he's coming back with a vengeance here. He's coming back with a vengeance. We have an item minigame in the form of Mario. This is actually going to be our first item pickup of the entire board. So we're going to see how it plays out here. The first swing. Looks like he's going for the mushroom. Oh, we're picking up the plunder chest. The pocket plunder. How do you feel about the pocket plunder?
I don't even know what it does.
Perfect. It allows him to steal an item from anyone else.
Oh, so it's like a Boo almost.
Pretty much, and it matters even more in this game because in later Mario Parties you can have 3 items and it picks an item randomly, but in Mario Party 2 you can only have 1. So you know exactly what you're getting when you use it on someone, right? So it's pretty strong. Wario, though, getting abducted, I think he might actually go to the top left of the board. This is the first time we've seen this in play. I think the star might be up here. Yeah, it is.
Now, does this teleport you to a random place, or is it always the same exact place? Teleport between the 2?
I think it goes between the 2, so it is reliable. Oh, but he hits the teleport right in front of the star, and he's out of here.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, dude. Unlucky stuff.
He did not plan that very well.
I don't think he saw that one coming, man. He tried to count ahead in terms of counting his steps. He made the right decision, but he didn't see that question mark place, and just like that, he's back out there, man. He is back out of that. Oh, but we have Hexagon Heat. The rules of this are simple. All you have to do is land on the platform that Toad is holding up, and Yoshi going out after 1. Oh, and Luigi, whoa! Scaring me there, man. Scared.
Very good. I mean, the land, it was majestic almost.
Oh, and both players running into each other.
Gone. Could not get up there.
That is a classic monkeys in the barrel scenario. If the monkeys are jumping on each other's heads trying to get out, none of them are going to make it out. Just like that, Wario goes from, or Mario rather, goes from last into second. So we have an interesting storyline developing here. We have Mario, who won the last board, in second, and we have Wario, who won the other 2 boards in Mario Party 2 in first. I don't think Luigi has won ever, so it makes sense that he's like in last. But Yoshi actually was dominating in the Mario Party 4 scene, so I'm hoping that maybe he'll come alive as we move forward here. Whose face am I revealing at 1650? Well, mine, of course. Who else? Wario's definitely hurting, though, after that last turn where he got teleported away from the star, dude.
See if he can come back this round.
Yeah, it really sucks to see.
Yeah.
Mecha Marathon, this is a mashing minigame, but it's not your conventional mashing minigame. It's all about hitting A and B together, I think, right? Is it? It was together.
It is A and B
yeah,
together.
because we actually played this. We labbed this off stream. We tried to beat the record. But yes, it's all about hitting A and B together, which if you have seen the N64 controller, well, this isn't it, but it's kind of awkward to hit A and B together on the controller, so the mashing technique has to be adjusted a little bit.
Wario did not seem like he did very well on that.
Yeah, it didn't
I would
look
give
strong.
it to Luigi or Mario on that.
We'll see. As we approach the 10-yard mark, they're still doing all right, hanging in strong.
The hard computers do pretty well on this. They usually get a decent amount in there.
Yeah, usually around 30, sometimes a little over. Yoshi going out.
Did not go well, yeah.
Luigi's still in there.
Pretty good.
I'd say it's probably about a mid-30s.
Yeah.
That's a solid time for people, or a solid distance for these computer players, so. Cool to see a little life out of Luigi. He's really, I mean, like I'd say, he's been struggling all throughout the series. Like, we're in match 9. I don't think he's won any of them across this game and Mario Party 4. As we move into the other Mario parties, maybe we'll see the rise of the Luigi era. Maybe it starts right now, who knows. But cool to see a little life out of him. A little life out of him is good to see. Now this is interesting, you might not know this, but in Mario Party 2, Luigi loves skeleton keys. He almost always buys one. But there, he moused over it and didn't want it. So maybe he's got something, yeah, he's got something up his sleeve.
Lots of teleporting going on here.
Yeah, that seems to be like kind of the story of this board. You either get the UFO to take you from section to section, or you have to hit those question marks. And in Mario Party 2, the happening star is completely dependent on who hits the most question mark spaces. So it's even more important here because you see these players hitting them like pretty much every turn. It really makes who's going to win that star go up in the air. They're on hard. All of the CPUs are on the hardest difficulty. We always do the hardest difficulty in every Mario Party. So shell-shocked here, a precursor to the award-winning World of Tanks. It's all about hitting your shots, though. Each players do have 2 hit points. It's a matter of who can survive to the very end. There are 2 shots here. There's the red shot. Yeah, dude, he took an early hit, and Mario as well. Luigi seems locked on, and he takes him out, and Yoshi as well. So now we've got a 1v1 here in the form of Wario.
Luigi didn't even take a shot.
Dude, look,
he turned away and went into the pipe. Just didn't even bother.
Dude, he was floundering. He definitely had no idea. He got flanked by Wario, and I was watching Wario's screen at the end of that. He had him locked on. Like, he was tracking the heck out of him. Luigi had no idea.
Without the iframes in there, too, he would have gotten it earlier. I mean, he hit one during the iframes.
But I think that's another minigame win for Wario. Wario's really performing strong right here. Oh yeah, that's a Twitch thing, Snug. It's always a few streams behind as far as like the titles.
Twitter does caching on links.
Yeah, that's what it is. And so it'll update again in a few days.
Yeah.
Yoshi though, as I say that, Yoshi taking the teleport, this will, oh, it chooses to, I guess it is somewhere random, it doesn't take him to the star, so he goes top right.
Interesting.
And, yeah, I guess there's a chance of the ship malfunctioning. Oh, and he hits the teleport. Is that where the star is? I actually don't know.
No, I think that was the bottom right that he did.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair then.
The star's at the top left.
But Wario, landing on the bank, grabbing 30 coins. Look at that coin lead.
He is in a distinct
That is
lead
dominating.
for first.
And if he wins this game, he'll actually be within 10 coins of getting to 100, so he's going insane. Shy Guy says is your standard Simon Says. Pretty simple. The Shy Guy's gonna hold up a flag, either B or A, and it's up to the players to hit it in time. And we have 2 of them going out immediately. Mario and Luigi really struggling. These are your hard level CPUs at work here, guys.
Oh my gosh, so nobody wins this one. Within 3 rounds, everybody is out of that one.
Shoutouts to these hard level computers at work here. All going out in 3 rounds. 3 rounds, guys.
Hard level computers, ladies and gentlemen.
Hard level. Hard level. That's probably a good call. I'll put on saving just in case we have another malfunction like last time. I think it'll be fine, but just on the off chance that it's not, we'll turn it on. It's not that much extra charm, so good call there. Yeah, I will do Mario Party 1 at some point. We've got the boo! So, interestingly enough, I feel like these CPUs in Mario Party 2 prioritize using first, regardless of their coin count. So here, this is actually a logical steal because of the amount of coins that Wario has. He has, you know, 82 while everyone else has nothing. But if, let's say, Wario is the only one to have a star and he has 5 coins, the CPUs will almost always steal coins from him anyways. So, Luigi getting lucky here, making the right choice. And he actually is where the star is.
He's within shooting distance of that.
And he has enough money, too, so he could pick this up. He could definitely pick it up. Actually, we have 3 players down there now, because this is Yoshi hitting the bank just a turn too late, getting a little money, but not nearly to the extent that Wario picked up.
Thank you, Beast.
We're all a little weird here, honestly, Beast status. If you're here watching either my video or my stream, there's a chance that you're also a little weird. That's just how it is. That's okay. We embrace it here. Alright, move to the music. Again, shout out to the rhythm game fans in the audience. The rules of this, pretty simple. The solo player here sets the rhythm. It's up to the team of 3 to maintain, replicate it. And hopefully, they will do it. They have 2 verses that they have to maintain. If they all go out, the solo player wins, but...
Oh,
Wario with
going out.
That's a little uncharacteristic, man. Normally we see a clean sweep. Well. Yeah, I know. I'm a little shocked about this. Oh no! Okay, we've recovered. We're back. A little lag there. The cable might be a little bit loose, but as we see that's actually me splicing the rest of the board. No, you didn't hear that. No, but the team of 3.
Mario the win.
Yeah, giving Mario the win. You see nothing. No, the team of 3 does pull it out though, even with the little Wario tech flub. He really believed in Mario and Luigi there, and it paid off. And with that win,
getting that star.
Yep, an early lead.
Start of the game.
First star of the game, going to Luigi. You know, we were talking about this a few turns ago, about how Luigi hasn't really done much through the series so far, and so perhaps this star pickup by him could show signs of an era of Luigi dominance. And with that teleport, he could actually go to where the star is. I think he might have. Yo, Pyroot with the tier 2 sub, who says, raising your community the best and restarted my obsession with Twitch. Thanks for being amazing. Also, go Wario. We've got some Wario fans here. And the resubs. Thanks for the 4 months on that tier 2, Pyroot. Appreciate it.
Oh, and he doesn't have enough to steal, unfortunately.
Yeah, not enough for the star steal. He will steal money. And, oh, I stand corrected. I thought he would go for Luigi because Luigi's in first, but Yoshi actually, with the 200 IQ play to steal from Wario, so that coin lead we saw from Wario a few turns ago is slowly getting brought back down. He was sitting on, I think, 92, 93 coins, now it's 63. I'm surprised by that, because in the past, they've normally stolen from first, but we have a hit block! Whoa!
Star in it.
Wow, and just like that, dude, Yoshi bringing it back. Big stuff by him. Yoshi fans everywhere are probably rejoicing. Shoutouts to Yoshi. Now, the hidden blocks in this game, I'd say we normally see 2 to 3 on average, so there's a chance we might see a couple more. But, definitely surprising. Did not expect that. I don't know who's in here. Is this Wario? It is Wario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a good place, though.
Yeah, I think what Wario was hoping for was the ship malfunction that would put him in the top right section where the star is, but it didn't pay off. However, Baby Bowser did decide that he liked him. Oh, and we have a teleport!
Teleport, is he gonna go up to the top?
Yeah, I think he is, with Luigi
I
now.
I believe that they're both in the top right.
Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a race going here. It's a matter of who can get the higher rolls to get to that star first.
Both of them have the coins for it.
Yeah, because Luigi has 60, no, he has 29, and Wario has 60, so.
Correct.
Now this minigame's all about reaction times and how greedy you're willing to get. Now if the players don't stop when the chain shot bubble pops, they will get taken out. All players surviving.
Okay.
Now we've reached the halfway point, they've all hit the button. I think Wario and Mario with a slight edge here. And all players surviving again. We don't normally see this, guys.
Alright, every single person.
Wario choosing to go into the hole at the end for some reason, but Yoshi edging it out by pixels.
And taking that first.
Oh yeah, we have a position change now too, look at that.
Well, up until Luigi gets,
the star, yeah, if Luigi
gets
makes
the star.
it.
Depends on if Wario gets it.
Wario just wanted to go for a little swag there, yeah.
It looks like Luigi's getting that star. Taking back the first from Yoshi.
This is actually really interesting because the way that I've seen these Mario Party games go is you either have early action, kind of like not much going on in the middle, and then a lot of action in the last 5 turns, or you have like all of it happen at the end. But here we're like halfway through the board, and now we're starting to see like stars exchange hands and things like that. So that's kind of interesting. The pacing on this board definitely affecting how things are going here. And that's really unfortunate too, because Luigi already had a star, and so if Wario had made it there, he would have been able to even it up, where we'd have 3 people with a star apiece, and he would actually be in first, I think.
Yep.
But now
and as you said, he prioritized the first place rather than the one with the most coins.
Yeah, there you go.
Could only get a max of 12 coins from that.
Yo, Tiny Dusty Paws, Kylie with the 4-on-3 sub who throws out an ooh. Not an oh, there's a difference. Thank you for the 4. Yeah, ooh.
Wow.
What turn? I think we're about at the halfway mark, I'll check. Yeah, we're on turn 9. This board's actually going pretty quickly. I think because, since the board is broken into 4 parts, you have a lot of, like circular stuff and not a lot of, board actions happening along the way, unless people seem to hit, like, a question mark or something like that. Did you see where the star was? Because I didn't see. I think
it's at the bottom.
Bottom left?
Left, yeah.
Okay, alright. That's what I thought, but I wasn't entirely sure. Oh, but as we go into this minigame, guys, there is a lamp in play. If you're new to Mario Party, you're new to Mario Party 2, this lamp here on the left-hand side of the wheel will take you to the star. So if I were Wario, I'd definitely be gunning for that. We'll see if he picks it up. Instead, he goes for the dueling glove. Now, this is an interesting pickup because in later Mario Parties, you can duel for stars, but in Mario Party 2, you can only duel for money. And he already has a coin lead. A bit of a misplay by him. Maybe he was going for it, and he just happened to, like, hit the buttons at the wrong time.
Of trying not to get Baby Bowser.
Yeah, that's fair, because the Baby Bowser was next to the lamp, so. We've got Magnet Carta, which I didn't understand the reference whenever I was younger for this minigame, but now I do. Anyways, this is a take what you get minigame. The team of 2 have to pick up bags of coins or the chest in the middle, which has
Wario and Yoshi are butting heads. They cannot get it together.
But even
although
with
they've
that,
gotten 2 bags.
Yeah, they take a huge lead over the team on the right. But who will go to the chest? The chest has a lot of money. Oh, and Yoshi comes in with the snag.
Pulls it in.
Is he gonna be able to close it out?
Looks like it.
Looks like he does. And Wario blocking the bag from Luigi in the bottom right. A tactical play by him will be able to make it the distance. Oh, he's gonna shut him down! Whoa!
Brilliant play.
That is a heads-up play from Wario, shutting down the team on the right and giving his team 21 coins versus that 7.
That's strategy.
This is why he's been dominating Mario Party 2. The man knows the minigames, alright? That was a big play. Definitely a big play by him. And you can see Yoshi and Mario also starting to stack money. They're catching up to Luigi in the coin count. Or not Luigi, Wario, I should say. So we've got an interesting situation where the player with the most...
Ooh. Oh, he's using the chest.
He's gonna be picking up that dueling glove. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a duel out of Yoshi, because I believe Yoshi also has a star, so that would give Mario the guaranteed second. Yeah, I think he's gonna do it. Or maybe he'll duel Luigi, because Luigi's in first. This is tough. We'll see what he goes for here. He does get to choose. Going for the money! He stole the dueling glove, and he wants blood. Look at the amount of money, a 34 coin duel. This will determine probably the coin star and definitely the coin leader. Now this involves alternating A and B presses, and as you can see, both players are, it's about even.
Yeah, definitely about even.
Tough.
They both had a big pause.
That is very, very tough, yeah.
I give it to Wario.
Oh, Wario closes it out, there it is. He says, you can steal my dueling glove, but you cannot steal my money.
And look at that, 111 coins.
That is huge.
Mario is in a big deficit here. No stars, no coins left.
That really, yeah,
He's gonna
that's...
have to make some big plays.
He went for a big play there. I liked what he was going for, but it didn't work out. And actually, I think what he wanted was, if he won that, he would have been over 50. He's right up next to that boo. He could have stolen a star. But it didn't work out because he lost the duel, which is really unfortunate. Mario holding down the fort. Thanks for the host, Punslinger. Appreciate that, man. Hope you had a nice stream. Ooh, now this is interesting. The way this works is not only does he change the star position, he puts 2 stars on the board, and one of them isn't real. So the players that go there and actually pay money, they're both in the top left where Mario is. And he's the only one up there. So this is
he's already on the 1 star.
Yeah, so that one doesn't count. He'll have to go around for that one.
Sure.
But since the board is broken down into 4 parts, I think with a 10, maybe like a 15 he'll get there. So he could realistically hit both stars in 2 turns with a high enough roll. This is exciting, man, because I feel like even with the dupe Toads, since he's the only one up there, he's pretty much guaranteed a star if no one else shows up, right? So that could be big, but does he have the money for it? I don't think he does. A win for him here is going to be huge.
Oh,
Yoshi goes out early.
Yoshi real fast.
We'll see if the Mario Bros here can hold on as we approach the halfway mark of 15 seconds. Wario with a back and forth strat here.
Trying to change it up on them.
Trying to change it up.
They're doing pretty good at holding on, though. I think Wario's gonna have to do something real tricky to...
He really is. 5 seconds on the clock. Both guys hanging in there. Mario knows what's at stake. He needs this star. And he closes. Oh!
Oh, and Mario.
But Luigi.
But
hangs in.
Hangs on for the team.
Shoutouts to Luigi, the real team player, clutching it out for Mario. I think the nerves got to Mario last minute there, which is really unfortunate. But fortunately for him, he still gets the money from it. So, at the end of the day, he's happy with that. He's definitely happy with that. And also, to you guys in the chat who are saying he's poor, he is about to hit a boot, and he will steal coins from someone, almost guaranteed. So he's going to get some money here. But that minigame win definitely helps. Oh, but Luigi hoping for the misfire. He doesn't get it. Wait, I don't think he needs it, actually. Oh, he doesn't! This could be a big play, but he doesn't have money. I'm freaking out.
What happens is the fake one?
I think you just pay and lose money. Like,
okay,
you don't get a
so
star.
even if you don't have the money, then it doesn't...
Yeah, it doesn't tell you.
Go away.
Yeah, so it's still there. This is really interesting. Mario has it out for Wario. I don't know what it is. Maybe he realized I messed up on that duel, so this time I'm going to get money from you in a way that I cannot lose. But he steals money from Wario. Probably a smart choice there, because he was the coin leader. And this will give him enough, but it's a matter of, is this the right star? We're gonna find out here.
We'll see.
And he gets the fake star. There it is. Unlucky for him, he's out the money, and now he's actually farther away from the star than Luigi.
But he will have enough if he can get around.
That's true.
Fast enough.
That's true. Mario's really struggling though. He's trying to get something going, and he finally had an opportunity there, but he got bamboozled. He got bamboozled. Crimson with the 10-month resub who says, you're all very cute and I love you. Thank you for the 10. Crimson, welcome back, man. Race peace in the chat, guys.
So what do you think that Yoshi should go for in this?
I'm thinking either the mushroom or the chest. The chest is very powerful.
And he goes for a regular mushroom.
I mean, that's not a bad pickup. I think the golden mushroom definitely would have been more worth in the situation, but I mean, definitely not the worst item he could have got there. Definitely could come into play if he holds on to it for a clutch moment. Wario warping. Ooh, unlucky. He didn't warp to the right zone, which kind of sucks a little bit, but that's okay. Back to the 2v2s. We have Cake Factory. Now, this minigame relies on team communication and coordination. One player picks up a cake, one picks up the strawberry. The guy with the cake has to put it down first. It's a matter of which team can make the most cakes. Here we go. We've got the green team on the bottom. Both players, or both teams, relatively even here, but... Oh, as I say that, never mind. Very, very even. Almost exactly in sync. Oh, but the team on top taking a slight lead. And just like that, they're back in sync. Still a slight lead.
Slight lead now to Wario and Mario.
I think Luigi's cracking under the pressure. Wait, could he get the clutch save? He does not.
Yoshi, neither of them could pick up their items at the bottom.
I think Luigi stressed because he knew that that minigame was important if he wanted a chance at that star. He is very close to it, so he needed that win. But probably for the Ario brothers, Mario and Wario, it was good that they won that minigame because they are in 3rd and 4th and they need stars. And you can't get stars without money, so.
Oh.
Actually, that's a big loss too because Luigi can't steal anything. He doesn't have money for it anymore. So,
very unfortunate.
Yeah, very, very unfortunate if you're a Luigi fan. Shagster, yes, this is N64.
Oh, and he's teleporting.
Oh, and he teleports! Out. No, dude, Mario had a chance.
He did not get anything going.
This man really cannot get a break. That is, I think, the 2nd time, or the 3rd time he's tried to make something happen, and he's just messed it up. Now, Yoshi with an interesting item use. He is not where the star is, but perhaps he's going to pay the UFO guys to get out of there. Interesting. I don't even think you can. I don't really know why you use that, but sure, why not? The only thing I can think of is that maybe Yoshi didn't want that item, he wanted a different one, so he had to use it to get rid of it. That's the only thing I can think of. Or with the teleport. Will he get lucky, though?
I feel like Wario has this happening star down.
But he gets in more! And that's a star! That's huge!
Taking the 2nd place.
He just slides in from last. No, 3rd.
Honestly, that may cinch him to win because I think that he has both the coin star and the happening star.
I think his minigame too, dude.
And minigame.
Yeah, this guy, he's back into it. He's brought back into it. That's actually crazy. Crazy turn of events. Alright, so this minigame is one that you, the player at home, can also take part in. The rules are simple. All you have to do is count the number of bombs. But you have to be careful, they will blow up. We'll see if these CPUs can clutch it out here. Now, we have very different numbers across the board. 19 seems to be popular, but as I say, that number goes down to 17, some saying 15. All players seem very...
I think Wario was correct on this. Oh, no,
Luigi has
it's
it.
18 right
but he
now.
Changes. And I don't think any of them won.
I'm pretty sure it was 18.
We will see. We've got our count here. It was 16, and they're all wrong, so no one wins. There it is. We do have some 16s in the chat, though. Shoutouts to ASIC, Phantom Hurt, Mario plus Luigi 89, Heartbreak Thumper, Mr. Smithers, and also Justice. Good stuff. Also, Mr. Smithers with that 9-month resub. Thanks for that, man. Appreciate it. Oh, and I think Luigi actually teleported away from the star now, too, so no one is in the area with the star anymore.
Not a single person.
That is very surprising. We are going to see a teleport here coming out from Yoshi. And I think the teleports aren't random. I think that they go... Yeah, they go clockwise. So top right, bottom right, in a circle like that. So Wario's looking for a question mark here. He doesn't get it, but he still has the opportunity to next turn.
This board seems a lot more RNG than other ones because you don't really have many decisions to make. Like,
really,
you can't decide, I need to go this way in order to get to the star. It's all about just wanting to land on the teleport.
Exactly, yeah. It's all about rolling the die. So I think in some aspects... Oh, well, Luigi with the early takedown.
Oh, and Wario puts in no effort to get the win on that.
I feel like at least two out of the three people that fell off just did it on their own. Just like straight up went off the side.
Wario lightly touched. And
oh my god, dude.
It's over.
Questionable plays by these guys. But Wario closes it out. But going back to what we were talking about before that minigame started, I think you're right. It's a lot more RNG dependent on the board, which puts a huge reliance on your ability to perform in the minigame. Because if you don't know if you're going to guarantee yourself a star on the actual board, it's important that you guarantee yourself a star in the form of coin star, minigame star, right? So you want to really show up to play in these minigames.
And while Luigi seems to have had the RNG on his side, he has not been performing in the minigames.
Yeah, I think we can both safely say here that Wario is definitely dominating right now. Like, we're gonna need a huge performance shift from other players in the second half of this game if they're gonna pull it out.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah. Alright, we've got Mario picking up the plunder chest, though. Another chest. We saw what he did with it last time. We'll see if maybe he'll do something a little bit better this time. And Yoshi trying to catch up to Wario. Both of them are one question mark space away from being where the star is at. And we don't have a teleport, but we do have both a golden mushroom purchase from him and a battle minigame. Now this is actually a big battle minigame, especially if it's more than, I'd say, 10 coins. Okay, well, not too big of a deal, but a battle minigame does signify a big shift in coin counts, and if anyone wants to take the coin star from Wario, they're gonna need a win.
If Wario wins this, nobody's going to take it from him.
Exactly, it's gonna be really difficult, because he's gonna have like...
They would have to have a big battle minigame for...
Or like a duel or something, right?
Yeah.
Now this minigame is an RNG minigame though. He did get unlucky with the roll of the die on that battle minigame. It is a reliance on the players to pick the right options to not blow up. Now there is the unwritten rule, you do not want to pick your own color. We'll see if Luigi abides by that. He does. And he's clear. Wario going for the quick purchase, and it doesn't pay off. Now this is actually really big for all the other guys because him going out early means he's getting like no money. So this guarantees these guys a chance to claw their way back in. I think Yoshi had a decent amount of money, so a win here would be big for him. I think Luigi, no, not Luigi, Mario had a decent amount of money as well. We'll see, only two options. He goes through the green. Ooh, surprisingly was okay to select your own color this time. But that does mean all players go back into a second round. These round repeats are always the scary ones. Because you think after you make it through, you're in the clear, like someone else is gonna mess up. And so when you have to go again, it's much more scary.
Oh, and there goes Mario.
So really the pressure is on.
This could be gigantic for Luigi, though.
It could.
If Luigi can win this. And we were just saying that Luigi's had the RNG on his side.
He has. And it's all on Yoshi to misplay here. Gonna go for the yellow. And he's clear.
Ooh, and we have another redo.
Another repeat round. We don't see this very often. Tensions are high. These players are stressing. Can I get a Monka S in the chat, please?
And there he goes. Luigi.
Luigi, again, with the RNG on his side. So I think really we have two like sides that are like of the story that are happening in this board. We have Luigi who's getting lucky. He's got luck on his side. He's winning all these luck-based minigames, and that's keeping him in it. But Wario has been by and large dominating the minigames. So if Luigi can get lucky enough to the point where he can grow his star lead to a point where he's not able to be caught up to by anyone, he might be able to close it out. But Wario has that dominating performance in these minigames and those bonus stars on his side, so. Now this minigame is all about punching the statue faster than the other team. There are two strategies. You can, well, there's three actually. You can punch, you can jump kick, you can also ground pound from the top. And we'll see what these players opt to go for. Most opting for the normal punch. Whoa!
Wario was just doing work on that.
He definitely was,
He
dude.
didn't pause for a second, got all the hard hits. I mean, all these skill-based mini games.
He's showing up.
He's showing up.
He's definitely showing up.
gaming.
He's absolutely gaming. We do have to kind of pay attention to Yoshi's coin count as we move forward because Yoshi is now creeping up. He's sitting on 70 coins now. And I believe the coin star, the max number of coins we've seen so far is 111. And we're not even in the last 5 turns yet, so if Yoshi wins like 4 or 5 minigames, he's there. Mario again with the plunder chest onto Wario.
Mario's just pissed off at Wario.
He really is, dude. He is so upset. He dueled him, he stole coins from him, he stole his item like twice. Now, you were talking about how there is more RNG involved. There is a slight difference maker, and that's in the form of a skeleton key. Skeleton keys are very strong on this stage because in all 4 parts, there is a door with an X on it. And if you pay for that skeleton key, you can go into this middle area, and it lets you pick any direction. So a skeleton key is actually good here, but none of the players
have gotten it.
Yeah. So we are going to see, I think, maybe not the first 1v3, but one of the first 1v3s, and it is in the form of Crane Game. This game's all about mashing, but also time management. The solo player has to pick up all 3 of these dudes off the ground in the allotted time, and it's up to those solo players to mash their way out of the grab of the player. Now, we've only ever seen 1 loss from the solo player, and that was from Luigi in one of the very first Mario Party 2 boards, but it wasn't because he couldn't pick up the players, it was because he actually ran out of time. So we do need to pay attention to that clock at the top of the screen, because if Wario opts to not go for it, or like any of the bonus times, he could run out.
I think he'll be fine.
I think even without the time bonus, he's got it. But he's gonna play it safe. I respect that decision. But will he get it into the container in time?
Oh, I think so.
Oh
my god.
The timer literally hits 0 as that drops in.
Amazing.
Insane time management out of this guy. Wario closes it out. As I say that though, during that minigame, we did have Skittle Kirby with a 3-month resub. Thank you, Skittle, for the 3. Welcome back and enjoy the Dark Blue Flame. Thank you very much, man. Woo! Now we're in the last 5 turns. That was actually really scary, man. Like, we saw the timer hit 0 for like half a second before he dropped that bonus in.
I wasn't even too sure it would count.
It's a little interesting because I feel like every character that is the solo player, they have a different personality in that minigame. Some of them go for all 3 of the time bonuses, some don't go for it at all, and then we've got that guy with the swag. But as I was talking, I think a winner was determined by the Thwomp. I didn't see who. Did you see who that was?
I did not.
I don't know who. I think it was like Luigi, but he got 10 coins. Whatever. It's whatever. 10 coins doesn't matter. Hey, thanks, Skittle. You too, man.
Again, has to have big plays in order to catch up.
It was Mario. Okay, thank you.
Is Mario on the section with the...
He's not. He's in the bottom right. I think
but he might be going for the UFO.
That's true. He could go for the UFO here, which would take him there. That would actually probably be the right play.
May get him to the UFO. No.
Nah, he's a little bit short. I think I liked where his head was at, though. Oh, but he teleports out. That's unfortunate, because now he doesn't even have the option anymore. But we have a duel! And this could be a pretty big coin duel. If one of these guys wants to have a chance for that coin star, they're gonna need a high coin duel here. And he's going all in.
That might be it.
40 coins. This is big. Regardless of who wins this duel, both of these guys are gonna be in the money. And you guys have seen it, you know how it goes.
I think Mario wins this one.
Yeah, that was pretty close, but I think Mario has a slight edge. Oh, Luigi though. Wow, coming in with that win, and this is actually big for him because he does already have 2 stars. And I feel like at this point, if he can take just one of the bonus stars away from Wario, he could win. It's possible.
Look at poor Mario here. No stars, 10 coins. He just cannot catch a break.
He's floundering, dude. He's struggling. Also, thanks for the 200 bits, Shad, for the Yoshi win. It's possible. See, we haven't talked about Yoshi much, but he did just teleport to where the star is. Oh, but we're gonna have another duel. This is also.
This is a gigantic one.
This one's also big. Depending on how much Wario wagers, this determines a lot. Okay, he's playing it safe, only going for 20.
That looks like a Price is Right thing where he's offering just enough to
maintain.
To maintain.
Yeah, that's possible. What's up, Ray? I think Yoshi might have it.
It kind of looked like Yoshi.
Which is surprising because of how dominating Wario's been. Oh! Wario! That's a big win, dude. That extends the coin star up to like... Yeah, 127 now.
127?
That's huge, actually.
And he needed that too because...
He definitely did.
Luigi was catching up on that.
Yeah, both Luigi and Yoshi were, so that's like big. He takes Yoshi down a notch and moves farther ahead of Luigi. But he didn't take enough to the point where Yoshi can't get a star, and Yoshi is in the right area, and he goes before Wario, so with a high enough roll, Yoshi's still in the money. Alright, now, so this minigame is all about quick maths. It's
We got the first one, Tubby.
Yeah, we did get the first one.
The first one we knew was Wario.
When in doubt, just pick him, apparently. So here Luigi gets to determine who he throws out. And he chose to throw out Mario. Mario getting thrown under the bus by Luigi. See you later, bub. So this is tough because it's a bit about thinking ahead, but it's also a little bit about luck because when it comes right down to it, when the choices start to matter, it's possible that if you just roll the die wrong, you just get taken out here. So Luigi... Actually, I think Yoshi's going to get to choose who he takes out. Will he take out Wario? Or will he take out Luigi? He will take out Wario. There he goes. Now Luigi, the person who has favored these somewhat RNG-based minigames, could win here. But we're at a point where it's all on these players to perform the correct mental math to win the game. And I think Luigi closes it out. Oh!
Actually...
Luigi with the hardcore throw!
Wow, that was... bold play by Luigi.
Don't really know how I feel about that one, but he definitely just messed up. He definitely just threw.
He could have just thrown the win of the game.
He definitely could have. What? These are your hard level computers, guys.
That was some easy math, dude.
That really was, dude. You didn't have to do that much. Oh, he picked up the key finally. Luigi is again the...
We'll finally get to see that center action.
And we get a battle minigame. If this is a 50 coiner, this could be big. Ah, dude, give me something.
All these 10 coiners.
What are you doing, man? Now, I do know enough. I've done enough battle minigames in my time to know what the winner and second place gets. When you have a 40 coin battle minigame, it's 28 and 12. That's the split. So we know what's at stake here. And a win by Wario would, again, extend that coin lead, so we definitely need to keep our eyes on him. This minigame is fairly simple. It's about pushing mushrooms into the basket. The purple ones take away a point. The red ones give a point. The gold ones give 3. So Luigi with the gold scoop to take an early lead here.
And Wario gets another one as well.
But Luigi answering back again with another.
And that's it. That's,
I think that's it. That's all she wrote. So that win is pretty big, but Wario is still in the money. He's going to be picking up 2 extra coins here. This is tough. I really don't know how this is going to play out right now. If only, Ray.
Oh, and a Bowser space.
We have a Bowser space, guys.
Oh, it's a game changer.
These could... Bowser Revolution would be huge here, actually. Bowser Revolution, for people who don't know, it takes everyone's coins and it distributes them so everyone has the same amount. Unfortunately, it didn't come into play, and Mario now just has literally nothing. his 0 coins and stars
is just... nothing.
Mario is struggling hardcore, dude. So Yoshi wants to guarantee the star. I believe that's why he's using this, because it's within 1 roll, but he wanted to make sure. There's like no chance he couldn't get it. So we're seeing a little life out of Yoshi here, and this is actually a pretty big roll because this also allows him to go to the boo, and he will be able to steal coins after this as well.
Okay.
No one's up there right now.
No one's up there.
Now we could see a couple of things. I think the two closest people are Wario and Yoshi because of the question mark spaces. I don't really know how it's gonna play out though.
That's all RNG.
Yeah, we just have to see if he lands on a space or not.
Now, he could easily steal enough coins, get a teleport, and then get to the star.
That is true.
Almost next turn.
That is very true.
We'll see what his RNG puts him at.
See, he does get a little bit of money, but it does put him in the range of being able to buy another star. Yoshi is, again, we haven't been talking about him much, but he is still in it here. You can see he's sitting on 2 stars, second place. Pretty firm lead, actually. And he's gonna land on the bank again, which is going to put him in the money. Wario, again, pushing that coin lead now up to 129. Now this minigame is very interesting because you take what you get, and because of how these guys have been playing and how dominating Wario has been in these minigames so far, he could again push that coin lead even further. And we're running out of time. We are in the last 5 turns, so the chances of anyone else catching up to him there is pretty slim.
Oh, and Yoshi getting hit down but catching that bag.
Yeah, he definitely was chasing there.
Yoshi's done the same thing twice now, gotten hit by a bomb and picked up a coin bag.
But it seems to be working out. He does have 13 compared to Luigi and Mario's 4.
But Mario is actually dominating.
Mario is killing it. Look at this, 22 coins by this guy. Now this is pretty big because we haven't seen a lot of life out of Mario. So it's cool to see him actually come alive here, but it might be too little too late. He's, he had no money. That's literally all he has.
You don't know that, Ice Mocha.
You don't know what I did before I started streaming, man.
You can't prove why. And men is a relative term as well.
That's true, dude. I don't know if I'd call myself men.
Yeah. Well, you're not men.
Well, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
And another duel.
But it's going to be
between
4.
It's nothing.
Not a lot here, but a win for Luigi would help. And I mean, you can see he's pretty close to where Wario's at. So any additional coins for him help. We'll see if maybe he
want to make another prediction here.
I'm gonna predict Mario because I hope Luigi wins.
It looks like Luigi to me.
You think so? Oh, what's gonna happen now, man?
2 out of 3.
It's Mario.
I'm wrong 3 out of 4.
Mario winning 3 coins. Big stuff by him, dude. He didn't want to go all in. That last coin was very important for him, so he does only have, well, he's 13 now with the blue coin space. There you go. But this is actually a big play here. What's going to happen is Wario can steal a star. He will probably steal from Luigi, who is the overall first place, which will put him up to 2 coins, or 2 stars as well, and he will now take first. So now, even without bonus stars, he's in first place. And right now, I think we are at the desk here at the commentator desk.
Teleporting over to
the star.
The star.
So he's the closest to the star, and he's in first. And us at the desk here have determined that we think he's going to win all 3 of the bonus stars as well. So Wario looking like a definitive leader at this point in the game. But I think Yoshi is still over where the Boo is at, and with this minigame win, it would put him over 50. So he could steal a star back if he does get the funds for it. This could be big for him. Keeping our eyes on Yoshi. Yoshi opting to go for the bonus coin along with Luigi. Yoshi again going for the swag bonus coins. I think he realizes even if he doesn't win, every coin pickup for him is huge here. He's coming alive. Oh! He hangs in there, but it's gonna take away the win from him.
Oh, Mario Mario.
Mario, yeah. So I thought Wario might have had that actually.
At least Wario did not fall off this time.
That's true. He fell off at the beginning, early on. So a little unlucky for
and
Yoshi
Luigi's
fans.
actually only 14 coins away from that match.
Yeah, he's catching up. 2 turns left. Really, he just needs 2 minigame wins. Or even 1 minigame win, because with these blue spaces, it'll push him over.
Yep.
And we've seen this happen before. It's not unheard of to get a hidden block in the final 2 turns, but with 2 hidden blocks already in play, it doesn't look likely right now. We will see. Yeah, so even with the minigame win, actually, I was incorrect because Yoshi lost 5 to the bank and 5 to Baby Bowser. But he does realize...
Stealing from the number 1 again.
Yeah, that's how they do it. That is how they do it.
And that's actually smart because that gives Luigi a chance to get the
it does.
Get the coin star, alright, without Wario coming back to it. And
he knows
push him to the finish line.
That is definitely a 200 IQ play. That is definitely a 200 IQ play. And this is a big roll from him. But will he get teleported? He actually activates chance time! We have our first chance time with 2 turns left. This is big. This is big. This could determine the coin star. This could determine the overall leader. We've got a lot here. Mario's on the field.
That could just be big for Mario. It can't really be big for anybody else. He doesn't even have 30
He
points.
doesn't even have money, dude.
What happens at this point?
He just gives him everything he has. Oh, he has
Oh,
exactly,
he has exactly 30.
But that gives Luigi the coin star.
Yeah, that does determine the coin star though.
Well, Mario lost. Sorry,
And
guys.
he's back to 0-0, but he has
an item this time.
an item.
It's the small things, man. The small things. So, I guess we did see something come of that. Luigi actually overtook Wario for the coin star, but Mario of all people. That's just disrespectful. So, returning to Shell Shocked, we'll see if we'll have a repeat performance. We had Mario and Yoshi go out early with a clutch ending from Wario. Will it happen again? Yoshi with an early shot. On to Mario. Yoshi has Mario tracked down, and there he goes. Mario with an over-the-head shot onto Luigi. And Yoshi and Wario trading blows. But Wario turns his back to Yoshi.
Wario.
And will Yoshi get the shot? Oh, he does! My goodness, dude. I'm freaking out.
It's good.
That is good. That is definitely good. We are on the final turn, Zulok.
We have some close competitors here.
Yeah, this is a toss-up right now.
We'll see if Wario can nab that star, though.
So
if Wario can nab the star.
Wait, is that a high enough roll? He's gonna go to Boo. He can steal a star from Wario. And because of that, not only will he go into first, Wario will go down to 1 star, which means not only does he have the coin star,
Yep.
he also has the overall lead. This is a big play.
Steal it from Wario.
This is a big play right here from Luigi, coming alive in the final turns. And if he lands on a question mark space here, and he does, this also helps his chances for winning the Happening Star. We do think Wario has the lead, but it's tough to call right now. So that is a big play by Luigi. He did everything that he could in his power to make the right play there, the right move.
Now, I'm not sure what Mario's play is here, but that's all he's got.
Look, man, he only has an item and it's the last turn. Let him have fun. He just wants to go around in circles.
It's closed for the day. Poor guy.
And he lands in a range.
Oh my god. He ends it with 0-0.
0-0, no items. In fact, I mean, if you could have negative coins, he would have literally negative money right now.
So, okay, so Wario is going to get this.
Okay, so this is interesting. Now we have 3 players, all with a decent number of coins apiece, 97, 70, and 51, all with 2 stars.
I think that Luigi might win.
I think Luigi might have been able to edge it out with the coin star.
And I'm kind of hoping for that. We were talking about he's been the underdog.
Yeah, he hasn't really done anything.
He's never won anything.
So this is really interesting because we have, again, Wario, who was dominating in the first 2 boards of the Mario Party 2 series, and Yoshi, who dominated in Mario Party 4. like up against each other. But we have Luigi, this guy who's never won anything before, now with a chance of victory.
And you know, I think Luigi started winning a lot more of these mini games.
He did.
Because they've been edging towards that RNG one. So he might even be close to that.
I think this mini game's important though, because Luigi is against Wario and it could determine the coin. And it looks like the team on the right with a slight edge, but the left team coming alive with the team on the right. And they clutch it out. Okay. And that is the last minigame, guys, so...
I'm kind of disappointed the right team won, though, because that means Mario will end with coins.
He ends with something. He doesn't get the two snake eyes.
Nah.
At least I
think the 0-0 is a win. That is a 0-10.
That's true. Alright, we're gonna see how it plays out. We are in the bonus
star. Pity star?
A what?
A pity star?
I wished it. Okay, so minigame start. This is big Wario.
Okay.
Which closes it out. So it's looking like it's going to come down to the happening.
It comes down to the happening.
It definitely comes down to happening here.
Because, coin star is Luigi. Who gets the happening?
Will Wario be able to close it out? And it's Luigi! And just like that, I think Luigi hangs in there. He survives, he perseveres with a weak start and a strong finish to actually get his first win. It took 9 boards, but he finally got a W. He finally picked it up. And just to confirm, we will get the end cinematic here. That play he made at the very end to steal the star, and then also get the happening space, because you know I said, you know, maybe that could be the difference maker. He landed on that happening. He closed out the bonus star that way, and that's big. There it is. We are finishing up. Whew. Let's just take a moment to enjoy the cinematic.
What a good cinematic.
What a good
He could identify that it was Bowser.
And then that made him go into some like pink land and just not I guess I don't know.
Bombs. Really
not really sure about what just happened there, but hey, it works out, man. I thought there was gonna be more to it. It's like, I bet you can't identify this, and he's like, oh yeah, it's your head, and he's like, dang, you're right,
it's like, who's that Pokemon, but with Bowser on it.
That's pretty much what it was, dude. What? Did you hear him say that?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, okay. That was a little awkward, but that's okay.
He was excited about the win.
He really was. But Mario got nothing there. I'm the best! But yeah, no, that chance time. So that turn was really big because Wario, on the same turn that Luigi stole that star, landed on the chance time, which gave Luigi the coin star. So I think that was turn 19. Turn 19 was actually the turning point in the entire game. Because Luigi got the happening, he got the overall lead, and he got the coin star. There it is. But that was a very... These things were always a lot of fun. Very exciting finishes in most cases, and very rarely is it a blowout. So if you guys are new to the stream, or you're watching on YouTube and this is the first one you've seen, feel free to sub on YouTube or follow on Twitch, because I do these like pretty randomly. I try to do at least one a week. Sometimes I do 2. It depends. But they're a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing them, and I think they're pretty fun to watch as well. But to those of you that are watching in Twitch that are like here, that like the live studio audience, I appreciate it, guys. So thanks for tuning in. All right, we are done with this, but we're not done with the stream. I'm gonna do 170 star, no reset, to finish off the stream tonight, I think, and then we will be calling